system in Kerala the same? Teachers are used for other fields, other activities.
Don't you know that there is a rule in RT? Teachers must not be utilized for purposes other than education except for election and census. There are only two exceptions. One is election and the other is census.
What is the system in Kerala?
See, no, the people of Kerala is quite literate. Do you think that their potential can be utilized for other purposes?
No.
And you know that the teacher organization has quite strong there.
Thank you.
Okay. May I proceed?
Yes.
Okay, this is a quick glimpse. I am not taking much time. It's a quick glimpse. So this is the support given by LSGs, local self-government. Please.
Hello. Sir, actually, local self-government are doing all these things. But what is the source of
Revenue.
income to the self-government?
I told you that during their planning process they submit project proposals.
Yes.
Yeah. So they will get the money from the planning board as part of their project.
ये heads की efficiency पे depend करता है जितने heads fund generate करेगा वो देगा नहीं होगा तो नहीं होगा.
And out of this plan there are non-plan funds also. So several panchayat has huge income from other revenues. So they utilize that fund also for these sort of things. Yeah. They mobilize CSR funds too.
One question for me. Myself, Akshay Kalia from District Philosophy Madhya Pradesh, Government Senior Secondary School, Bala.
Okay.
My question is about the qualification and designation of the teacher in your state. First of all, I want to tell about Himachal. In Himachal, from class 1 to 5, there are teachers whose C qualification is +2, and they are teaching all the primary classes, and they are not subject-specific teachers. From 6 to 10, we call that middle classes. There is no subject teacher for science. Especially, I am a science teacher, then I am talking about science. A TGT math, we call that TGT non-medical. Teaches science for these classes.
After research.
And the question is, especially from me, the main problem is also for the 9th and 10th classes. In 9th and 10th classes, we also don't have subject-specific teacher. I take my example. I am TGT medical, and my basic qualification for my job is BSc. I am MSc geology, but that is not the basic qualification. I am talking about the subjects about physics and chemistry. In actual, I am handicapped in that subjects, physics and chemistry.
Well,
and
I
I
will-
am teaching those classes 9
I
and 10
got your
classes.
question. I got your
And
question.
another system I am telling only about for your knowledge. And for +1, +2, we have postgraduate teacher, and who teaches these classes known as a lecturer. And I am repeating the same question. I want to know about what is the designation and qualification of teacher in your state who teaches these classes.
Got it.
Please, sir.
Okay. See, we have 3 sets of teachers: elementary teachers, secondary teachers, and higher secondary teachers. Elementary teachers, the qualification of elementary teachers are generally +2 plus DLED. DLED is a 2-year teacher training course. But if you examine, you cannot see a +2 holder here. The average qualification of every elementary teacher is either degree or post-graduation. You can see at least 5% of PhD holders in elementary section. That's why, because of the educational facilities and the attitude of the people here. If you examine the secondary, the qualification is graduation plus B.Ed. This is the official qualification, but you cannot see a graduate under secondary section. You can see only postgraduates. Number 3, in higher secondary department, as you know, they are postgraduates plus B.Ed, and they have a state level eligibility test also. That kind of test is there in elementary as well as higher secondary. SET, state level, state eligibility test. So they have to pass
For
post-graduation,
postgraduate teacher.
B.Ed plus state eligibility test. But if we examine the state of Kerala, you can see at least 20% of PhD holders under secondary department. Also in primary, yes. I told you that,
Sir, my question based on the examination and evaluation system in Kerala. In Himachal Pradesh, there are examination setup is very effective for all students, like mental, lower level, higher level. After examination, the evaluation is to prove the quality of students that they get higher education. An example, some first standard student, their mental is very low, but our system is proved that he has passed first system and sit in the second system. Is any provision there in Kerala?
See, we have RT, Right to Education,
Yes, sir.
which categorically tells that there must not be any centralized assessment system till class 8.
Retention. No retention policy.
So there must not be any retention. So the children are getting passed from one class to others. It doesn't mean that they are moving to one class to other without having the stipulated achievements, and the system is looking to that. Recently, we have noted that there is a fall in the achievement rate of Kerala as part of NAS 21, which happened soon after the COVID, and there was nearly 2 years of school closure here. And we called the class 8 students from their home for the examination, because the secondary schools were not open at that time of NAS. So you can see a fall in the achievement of the state, and the government has taken this issue very seriously. And at the end of last year, the government has initiated a program for ensuring total achievement of all children. And the Chief Minister has initiated that program, and we are working on that also. So we are insisting that, it is the duty of the teacher to see that their children are moving to the next class after achieving the required development in education. That